Bowl Buzz, brought to you by our Lucaya Beach and Golf Resort.
The game was over, the Saints had won, and I'm at this long row of urinals full of a lot of people. Only one per urinal, I want to stress that. We do have our standards. But anyway, so I'm standing, we're shoulder to shoulder, a bunch of guys, and the guy to my left is a Saints fan, and I know this, the way you can always tell any Saints fan, even dead ones, because every 3 seconds he goes, "Who dat?" So I'm standing next to a guy going, "Who dat? Who dat?" We're urinating. And, "Who dat? Come on, damn it, who dat?" And I'm thinking, like, who's he talking to? Who are they ever talking to, the Saints fans? I think it's kind of like an echolocation system similar to what bats use or dolphins or whales to locate each other over great distances. The Saints fans go, "Who dat?" and then they know where each other are, even when they're standing right next to each other. But that may be because they've had a lot to drink. But anyway, it was a great game. The Saints won. The Hoosiers, which is the Indianapolis Colts, lost, maybe because they didn't have it's not as good to yell Hoosier as to yell "Who dat?" Who dat? Who dat? But anyway, it was a great week. We had a lot of social events here in South Florida. Ran the gamut, the party scene, all the way from parties that were exclusive VIP parties hosted by Diddy that you couldn't get into featuring Playmate models, all the way to exclusive VIP parties that you couldn't get into hosted by Diddy featuring penthouse models. So it was a great, wonderful range of activities it really was good. I think a lot of people had a lot of fun, South Floridians. There were some concerns about whether we'll be able to host another Super Bowl because the NFL doesn't like our stadium. Maybe because it keeps changing its name, I don't know. But they think it needs a roof over it. So because in case it rains, God forbid it should rain like it did the previous Super Bowl before this. My feeling is, we'd love to give them a stadium. I mean, we're South Florida. We give everybody a stadium. The baseball team needs a stadium. Sure, we'll give you a stadium. The basketball team needs a new arena. Sure, you can have a new arena. So we'll probably ultimately give the NFL a new roof. But in the meanwhile, I think we should continue to host Super Bowls even without it. What we could do, we're South Florida. We know how to handle this situation. If it starts to rain on the day of the Super Bowl, we just all tell the fans, stop by Home Depot on the way to the Super Bowl and pick up a blue tarp. And we'd have that thing covered in no time. Maybe some plywood if they let us bring it in. And I think it would work out pretty well. Because I think the Super Bowl should be here in South Florida. They're talking about the next one's going to be in Arlington, Texas. I'm sorry, Arlington, Texas. No offense to Arlington, Texas, or Indianapolis. They're going to send the Super Bowl to Indianapolis, Party Town, USA. Like they have to send out to, I don't know, Ohio for pizza in Indianapolis. So I think that, no offense to all these other cities, we should hold the Super Bowl here, or at least hold the Super Bowl parties here, and then they could have the actual game somewhere else. Anyway, South Florida, good job, way to go. Look for that check in the mail from the host committee for your share of the $400 trillion that we made from the Super Bowl. And let's do it again real soon, but maybe with farther apart urinals.
Miami Herald's Bowl Buzz, brought to you by our Lucaya Beach and Golf Resort. Make our Lucaya yours.